How's it going, everybody? It's Steve here. I am just giving a quick update on the progress so far for the insurance agency, insurance production, and so far what it's been like after my first month being inside of insurance industry. I'm here at UniTrust. It's a great IMO, and there's a lot I want to talk about here when it comes to finding the right IMO to join with insurance sales. And I honestly like looking at this industry in whole and talking to so many different people inside of this industry. I'm starting to realize that I picked the best IMO that you could possibly pick, and honestly, it was probably because of luck and also just my network that I have. Um, you know, but reason so is because of the bonus structures. Like the bonus structures are insane. Like you get up to $15,000 in bonuses, and especially starting out, like it was my first time getting into insurance sales. I was able to hit my first bonus, my fast start bonus, which was $500 direct deposit to my account, and I was able to use that for more leads. And I mean, the rundown, this month has been pretty freaking crazy. I set the standard pretty damn high for somebody just new to this industry. I was number one for the month of last month, or number one for the first, I think, 2 weeks actually. For the first 2 weeks of December, I was like number one new agent writer or something like that. And I came into the industry first day. Mindset was just get to call. I don't care if I get a sale or not. Just call, and then we'll learn from there. We'll learn the systems. We'll learn objections. We'll listen in on calls. So that's exactly what I did. I put my head down, went right to the phones, went right to the dialers, did my first sale my first day, second sale second day, third sale third day. So 3 days in a row, straight sales, um, as a new writer. And I was able to pull in nine grand my first 2 weeks inside of insurance sales. So it's pretty crazy to me. I guess like my results aren't typical. Like this is not average. I have had sales experience before this. I also came into this with the right mindset, which is just do, be an action taker, you know, not an actor. Be an action taker, not an actor. So that means don't just sit around and think, because I saw how it, I saw what the average person was doing inside of insurance. A lot of them are scared to call. A lot of them are just thinking too much of like, how am I going to say this? Is this the right script? Is this the right system? Is this the right that? No, just stick to the script, stick to the system, and everything will work out. That's why this agency, this IMO is so great, is because they have everything there for you. I'm able to just show up, read the script, and from there, plug in the details into the insurance toolkit and find out exactly what my client needs, the best option for them. It's so simple, but we make it so hard on ourselves because the more intelligent we are, the harder it is to do new things and take more risk. So I've just had that entrepreneurial mindset for a good while now. I've been in this for so long. I've been just trying to find my breakthrough, just trying to find my thing. I've had success in a lot of other industries and different things, but not like this. Like really quickly, let me just show you. Like this is just some numbers from last month for me. And as you can see, Steven Diamond. Oh, hold up. Steven Diamond. And then you see here $10,000. So this isn't accurate. It's not 100% accurate. I did 10 apps, I believe. Um so I should be more so at like 11,000, but that's pretty crazy considering this is my first time, my first month inside this industry. I was calling dollar leads this entire time. Not even the best leads, dollar leads. The people that have been called over and over again. But our dollar leads are still freaking great. Like compared to the industry average types of leads and pickup rates, like we are by far on the money for that. We spend about $2 million a month just on mailing out mail to people so that they fill it out, and it's for mortgage protection insurance. They give us a call back, and then bang, that's a lead right there. Obviously, I buy the cheap leads because I want to get a nice return on investment and invest back into my business. So that's where we're at right now. We're constantly reinvesting back into the business. But I mean, man, it's been such a long time. Not really such a long time, but it's been a while since I last updated you guys on exactly where I've been at. I've been just posting some of my calls. I haven't even posted all of my calls. Um, but I think the last time I really talked about what I was going to do before I started insurance was when I was in Florida. And, my first week in, my mentor really wanted me to come down to Dallas for the mastermind. So he ended up paying for my event ticket. And I ended up flying from New Jersey to Dallas and stayed there for about a week. And man, oh man, was that probably the best investment in myself I could have made early on, because I learned so much. And in the beginning, you're going to be doing a lot of things wrong. But what we don't realize when we start these things is, subconsciously we might realize it's mindset, but we don't realize it. It's just so simple to it's the most simple thing. It's mindset. Mindset is the number one thing that will get you through this. You could be the worst salesman, but if you have the best mindset, you're gonna win. You could beat the average. If you really are bad at sales and you stick to the script and you just stick to the system and you do what works, there's no reason why you can't lose. You're plugging into the system, you're doing the numbers. It's all a numbers game at the end of the day. Do your numbers, do a minimum of 80 dials a day, and I promise you, you're golden. It depends on obviously your lead type and your IMO. But if you join our IMO, which I'll leave a link in the description, if you want to book a call with me, I'll get you started in here and I'll hook you up with the right people. And I could even introduce you to some of the people in this industry that are doing 100K a month, and they'll be more than happy to talk to you. They're the ones who I talk to, especially when I'm feeling down. They give me a nice little mindset shift, and that's what everything turns up. Like just the other week, I was sick for about a week and a half. I had the flu when I came back from Dallas. And my good mentor, Tony, just randomly called me up on a Sunday and was talking about my production levels and how they were starting to get low. And he saw I wasn't buying any leads and just wanted to see where I was at. And he knew I needed a little pick me up. So he talked to me, and basically the summary of that conversation is, your thoughts are not you. So the story you tell yourself is not really you telling the story. It's some BS garbage trying to get you distracted and to shift you away. Anything they can do to get you away from your own goals, because we are the best critics of our own self. We just keep on being so critical to ourselves. We tell ourselves we're doing bad because of one little thing that we did wrong, and then it spirals into 100 different things, and we start noticing things we wouldn't normally notice and labeling them as bad. So it's all mindset. If you could just get on here and don't put the emotions aside and out of work, and you could start dialing, I promise you'll see your success. You go back to the basics. That's it. That's all. And I'm just here to update you guys, because obviously, I know it sounds like I'm going on a tangent, but I just wanted to tell you my mindset and how it changed, and the reason why I'm able to put these kinds of numbers up. So I'm gonna just quickly tell you about. So I'll give you a quick update. Everything's good. I really love this industry, and there's no plan B. There's only plan A, no plan B. And I have really, really, at Dallas, we were talking about our goals, and we had to envision it. And I have my goals. As delusional as this sounds to you guys across the screen here, that might not, that maybe you guys only seen $20 an hour like I have, my goals for this year, and I will do it, my goals is to hit 300K a month. 300K a month, okay? And be a top 5 producer inside of my company, while also having 70 active writers under me. Okay? 70 active writers under me. So, we have a huge game plan here. I'm not going to go too into detail of every little thing about it, because it would get kind of boring for me to talk about it, or maybe you guys want me to talk about it. I'll tell you exactly how I'm going to get there. But if you want that, you could drop a comment below on it. But yeah, I couldn't recommend this industry more. You guys saw where I was at when I first started this, $800 in my account. Never went down from there. This is more so this is more so me just being in shock right now, rather than me just kind of explaining how everything works. But yeah, what you really want to do when you get started in here is you want to dial as much as you can, Get as much experience as you can. Listen to the people that are doing better than you. Get in the Zoom calls. Ask questions. Do live pitches in front of people. Do live calls in front of people. Ask for critique. Send your stuff to people. Send your recordings to people. Have them critique it. Like get involved. Get social. Get everything you need, because like that's how you get through this stuff fast. You get through the humps fast. So just get into this industry and do the best you can. Have no plan B. That's my advice. Have a few dollars saved up and get in here. As long as your computer halfway works, you got some Wi-Fi, you're good to go. You're good to go. Um, but yeah, I'm fired up. I have a lot of goals this year I gotta hit, and I will. I'm just, you know, another thing they said was like 10x is easier than 2x. Apparently, that's a really good book. Gonna read it. Um, I've been reading two different books right now that help me with the mindset as well, which is Energy Bus and Alan Watts. This is it. I think Energy Bus is a highly recommended book from my personal perspective. I'm almost done with it, but it talks a lot about like the people you let on your bus. Do you want the negative person on your bus or the positive person on your bus? You control where your bus goes. If people don't want to go to the same destination as you, then kick them off your bus. They don't align with your vision, kick them off your bus. Same thing with like the negative people. You can spot them out and be like, you know what? I no longer want them on my bus. I'm gonna get them off. You can go on to a negative bus. We don't need you on ours. So big mindset change. Great book. We also have something inside of us. Okay, we have two dogs inside of us. One dog is angry, resentful, hateful, pessimistic, a jerk. Okay, self-doubting, self-limiting, not ambitious. We have a second dog that's joy, happy, just killing it with their goals. Like every day they get up and go and go and go and go, and they're just hungry. They're just hungry for life, and they want more out of life, and they find a way to be positive all the time. So this is that other dog. Okay, so we're gonna call it a joy and anger. So joy and anger are two dogs inside of you that are always constantly battling. They're always battling against each other. Okay, they're always fighting, barking at each other. But one dog always has to win in the end. So it's always a fight. One's always winning, one's always losing. They're just going back and forth, okay? But one has to win. The only way for that dog to win is for you to feed that dog. So which dog are you going to feed? Answer that question below. Which dog are you going to feed? Are you going to feed that happy, joyful dog, or are you going to feed that angry, resentful, anxious dog that's only going to make you feel worse? It's all up to you at the end of the day. You choose how you want to feel. Okay? And that's going to dictate your work. If you think things are unlucky and you're unlucky, damn well you're going to be unlucky. It's all a mindset shift. If you don't have the mindset, you're not going to make it. But you can always adapt that mindset. So just be open-minded. Think, is it better for me to be negative and feel like crap all day? Or is it better for me to get up and kick my boots on the ground and start just being an action taker? It's up to you. The choice is yours. I made that choice, and I'm not going back. I used to be that dog that was negative, pessimistic, anxious, depressed. I used to be that dog, that victim mindset dog. But not anymore, I'm not. I'm fired up every day. The second I hear something negative inside of me, I turn that thing off and I go right to positivity. I'm switching it. Like that voice is being switched to something more positive. You got to keep on reinforcing that negative thought with positive thoughts. You're telling yourself a story that isn't true. Okay? And this is just something really, really like important inside of insurance sales and just sales in general. Just keep that in mind. This is just my advice to you. Okay? For somebody that's done pretty well his first month, this is my advice to you as a new agent. Or if you're just an agent that's been in here for a while, try to do that. Be a leader. Show up for your team. Your energy is what's going to attract more people or push them away. How you feel is going to push your team to a whole different direction. So if you're happy and you're joyful, your team's going to damn well feel that. Keep that in mind next time you complain. Do you complain every time you call people up, or are you a positive person? Think about that. Every action has a reaction. So, yeah, we kind of spewed a lot of information here. But anyways, guys, if you guys want to join my sales team, not my sales team, the company that I'm in, okay, because it wouldn't be really like my team. You would just join the company, and I would put you with the right people, and you'll get that same kind of coaching that I'm getting, same mentorship. It's all free. It's all free, but you're getting it from the top people. We got the number one producer in the United States as our leader here, and you get to even be able to be in the same room as him. It's crazy. So let me know if you want to get put into the system here, and I'll gladly walk you through it, and let's build a business together. Peace.